Hey, nosy neighbors. Y'all get in here, and like and share the live. How are ya? Let me get to sharing and doing all of the things myself, baby. Let me go ahead and get to doing all of the things. So cool. I did that. Now get in here and like and share, like and share, like and share the live. Won't you get in here and like and share? Let me get some shares out myself. And then I'm coming right on over. How's everybody doing? Get in here and like and share the live. I could have sworn not too long ago somebody was talking about my arrest from 10 plus years ago. But lo and behold, today, get in here and like and share the live. I'm sharing myself a couple of times. Y'all get in here and like and share, like and share. Share to the groups that you're in. Share to your personal page. Share it all across the town. Share it all across the town. Let me get a couple more shares in. And then I'm coming. Get in here and like and share, like and share, like and share the live. Happy early 4th of July to all of you all as well. And I just happened to see that comments, but I can't see comments right now because I am sharing. So get in here and like and share. How many people have shared the live? Put a number 77 in the chat if you have shared the live. Let me know. And I appreciate you for doing it. I got about 2 more shares myself, and then I'm coming. Facebook, I need you to head on over to YouTube because that's where we're going to be. Head on over to YouTube, Facebook. Woo! I see something. Jay Jackson Allen, thank you, boo. Thank you so very much. Thank you for supporting the live. Y'all know we do have our Cash App go. We have our Super Chat go. Oh shit, baby. Just talked it on up. I heard something. Thelma J, thank you so much for the Cash App. She says, I'm back, love. Happy holidays. Happy holidays to you as well. Happy holidays to you as well. Thank you for the Cash App. J. Jackson Allen, thank you for the Super Chat. Y'all get in here and like and share the live. Hold on, I don't forgot what I was just doing. Let me see. Share. We got about 3 minutes, and we're finna get straight on into it. So 3 minutes, y'all come on in here and like and share. Okay. Hopefully everybody is enjoying their week so far. We got a couple more days to the 4th of July. Okay, so I have shared. Let me see. Is there one more place I need to share? Okay, I have shared the live. I need everybody to like and share. Thank you for putting the 77s in the chat if you have shared the live. So I was sent the live earlier today. And, I said, well, let me see. And so as I listened to the live, and then I went to do a little digging on stuff. Some stuff wasn't really adding up. So I'm gonna ask y'all, and y'all gonna tell me what y'all have to feel about it. But it wasn't really adding up to me. But one thing we do know, let me put this over here, and let me put this over here. One thing we do know is that, so 2K was arrested today. I don't think he knows 7-1, but 2K was arrested today. Charges seem to be assault, caused by bodily injury. So we're going to get into it, okay? This was just today. And this, oh, you see arrest date 7/2/2025. So we're going to get into it. So there were a couple of lives that happened. And I'm just trying to get into it all because somebody swear like somebody was knocked out bad. And then we'll just get into it. Okay, so y'all get in here and like and share the live. But yes, just today, just today, I can barely keep up with the summer drama. The summer drama is real, baby. And baby, this is hot today. Charges, assault caused by bodily injury. Okay, so let's get into it. So the lie that I was sent, hold on. Let me get that out. Let me get that out of here. The live that I was sent, let's listen to a little bit of it. Let me stop sharing this and let me actually share it again, but with sound. Let me share this with sound and let's do it like that. Okay. So those are the charges, but let's get into a little bit of live. So this was the first thing I was sent today. Kind of before I just kind of looked a little bit deeper into what was going on. This was the first live I was sent. So let's listen to a little bit of that. Now, mind you, this is one of, I don't know what she is to him, but this is one of 2K's supporters or I don't know, fans or whatever. I don't know what she is to him. But this is the live that I was sent. So let's just take a listen to that. And we're going to start there. And then we're going to go and see throughout the day what happened and who said what. Look at the people's faces that we can see that was, I guess, knocked out and all of that stuff. So we're just getting into it. Y'all like and share the live. And actually, before we do that, Facebook, I need you to head on over to YouTube. Hello. Let me see where Facebook is. Hold on one quick second. And that's going to be the last thing I do. Hold on. Is Facebook even here? I don't even know. Oh, yeah. There goes Facebook. Ooh. Okay, so Facebook, I need you to head on over to YouTube. Let me put the link in the chat for you. Let me put the link in the chat. I need you to head on over to YouTube because that's where we're going to be. Let me get the link for them real quick, and then we're going to jump straight into it. Everybody like and share the live. If you just came on in, please like and share. Share to the groups that you're in. Share to your personal page. Share the live all across the town. Let me grab this link real quick. Okay, cool. Got it. And then let me drop this for Facebook, and then we're heading straight into it. Head over to YouTube. Wow. All right, there we go. The link is in the chat. All right, Facebook, we'll see you over on YouTube. We're about to go ahead and end it over here. And cool. Okay, cool. All right, so let's get into it. All right, so these are the charges. Now, this was the first live that I was sent. Let's take a listen to a little bit of it. Let's see.
If I do have to stop my live stream, that's see your face. Come on. Deal is y'all already know 2K let it loose. We dropping some bombs in the comment section. We setting it off. Man, go ahead and go live. We want to see your face. Come on over. You already know. So first, you guys, let me let y'all know today was court day. We already know today was court day. Keep in mind, if I jump out the live, that's because I'm talking to.
Now, we are going to go a little bit over how they got to court or just a summary of how they ended up in court today, period, before all of this happened today. We're going to go back over a little bit of that, too.
2K. 2K is currently detained right now, you guys. So 2K is locked up. But we're going to get him out. We're going to get 2K out right now. He said he's not sure. Hold on, you guys. Give me 1 second. Hold on. I just talked to you guys. If y'all hear me coming in and out, that's because I'm talking to 2K. Hold on, you guys. I just got another text message. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Hold guys. Sorry. Let me know if you guys can hear me. I'm back. If y'all can hear me, put an ear in the comment section. I told y'all if I jump in and out, you guys, it's because I'm texting 2K. So he's waiting to see the judge right now, you guys. I just talked to Sir. Sir is aware. Before I went on live, you guys, I done talked to 2K's mom. So 2K mom and Sir is both aware. We're all aware. 2K family right now is getting aware. Perfect. You guys can hear me. 2K family right now is getting aware of the chat. So you guys know that currently Maine and 2K has a restraining order against each other. I don't know what happened yesterday, what was going on, but y'all know that Maine likes to pop his ish. I did get a text this morning stating that Maine was on his way to court. So right after that, I normally talk to 2K and Sir before, the court thing was going on. But this morning we didn't get a chance to do our little, rebuttal. Well, I'm going to talk to everybody. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Y'all like this live, you guys. 2K know that I am online with you guys right now. So 2K does know. Right now he's currently detained. He's waiting to see the judge. We're going to wait to see what cash app we got. Y'all know 2K got the money, but we as Messy Mafia is going to go ahead and get 2K out. Whatever he needs, I already have $300 towards whatever bill 2K needs. It shouldn't be that much, but I already have $300 put up in the pot already, you guys. So we already know Messy Mafia going to come through. If we all just got to put like
92 gang.
$5 a piece, that's what we're going to do. But we're not going to let 2K sit. We right now, I'm talking to his mom, so we're just trying to get in contact. To see what bail bonds and we're going to go through. If I'm not mistaken, it's in Josephine. So if anybody know more than what I know, let me know. But 2K dog walked this nigga. He has knocked his ass out. We waiting for him to go live to see the repercussions. I don't know if Teeth is locked up.
So we do have several lives that what's his name? With the other guy, not 2K, the other Maine. We do have a couple of lives that Maine went, so we are gonna get to see that in just a bit. But again, this is the first live I was sent. One of the nosy neighbors. Shout out to the nosy neighbors. Shout out to y'all. Hey. Shout out to the nosy neighbors who sent this first live to me. Then I went digging myself. So let's continue.
Well, but he's definitely 2K dragged him. But we already knew that was going to happen. I do not promote violence or bullying, and I've been telling 2K you guys for the longest. When y'all go to court, don't do nothing. Like don't hit him. Like don't do nothing. But y'all already know how he is, and we already know it was going to happen. So. Oh yeah, Messy Mafia got 2K back, y'all. Messy Mafia definitely got 2K back. Y'all already know. Listen, at the end of the day, we here, and I'm really hurt that this happened because nobody wants to see 2K get locked up. But at the end of the day, y'all niggas gonna know when y'all mess with 2K and he gotta stand on business, we gonna get him out, and then we gonna move forward from there. Look at that. We got people hitting me right now, telling me they got $100 on it right now. See, what the hell? Look, listen, $100 right now coming through my inbox. Y'all already know we going, if right now, me and his mom, hold on, y'all just got a text message. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Okay. Sorry about that, y'all. I'm back, y'all. All right. So,
thank you, Ms. Barbara, for the super chat. Listen, we have a super chat go, the Cash App go. If you can support the channel, please do.
Anybody, listen, y'all. Listen. Let me tell y'all. Everybody that's flooding my inbox right now, everybody that's texting me right now, listen, we're going to get it. We're going to make it happen. I'm going to give y'all updates as it goes. But for right now, the breaking news, hey, I'm not even sure. Give me 1 second. Hold on, y'all.
All right, so let me look a little bit more of this, and then let's get into the next live that I came across.
Guys. Bombs in the comment section, y'all. Drop the bombs in the comment section. 2K hasn't seen the judge,
cool.
So we just waiting right now to see the judge. If anybody already knows let me know if my phone go back and out. This is business. Okay, give me 1 second. As well. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. It's 2:46 over here in Baltimore, and my kids just right now to see. All right, you guys.
Okay, that's enough of that. All right, so you can hear. So allegedly, the lady said 2K not Maine out and all of this stuff, right? All right, now I want to just go back just a little bit about how this started because I guess there was some back and forth between 2K and Maine. Now we had somebody come on the live a little bit ago. and kind of tell us that this stuff had been going on. So here's a little bit of 2K explaining. I guess Maine has showed up to his house several times. To my understanding, people are also telling me that 2K may have shown up to Maine house. So it was getting ugly. They used to be friends, all of this stuff. So I'm going to play a little bit of this 2K explaining that. And then we're going to get into the live that Maine did because according to the girl, like I was, expecting to see, black eyes, maybe a tooth knocked out or something. So we're going to get into that as well. So a little bit of the backstory of how they got here.
We all seen, we tried to handle it like gangsters. We tried
And y'all should be able to hear. Please let me know if you can still hear.
to handle it like men. So I had came up with this all the way back in last year, 2024. In November of last year, I said, hey, going forward, I will be handling this the
Hey, New
legal way.
Day.
A lot of stuff cooled down. Hey, I'm not bringing them up. Don't bring me up. We cool. When the content get low, find 2K and stick to them. All right, like Velcro. And that's exactly what happened. So I'm already knowing where it was going to eventually get to, but I just said, you know what? I'm not gonna handle it like that. I'm gonna do it the legal way. I didn't want to, I didn't want to do it because it's quiet, man. Hey, I'm not into sending people to jail, especially people that look like me. If I choose to pick up my phone and contact the authorities, I am in my right as a civilian to do so. I'm not playing gangster. I'm not trying to keep it street. I'm pressing charges, cases on all. Around about January, it ramped right back up.
So this didn't pan out too well, but we're listening to a little bit of the backstory about how this started to happen.
February, full steam. What come out of February? January, February, March. Full steam to here we go again. Now people pulling up at the house and now being put in certain predicaments, whether to make stupid decisions. All right, so the first thing I do, gotta protect me and the family. All right, that's first and foremost. So today,
I just want to add something, y'all. Now, when he just said try not to make stupid decisions, which honestly, just to be fair, I understand that because sometimes it's like you try me, I want to do this, versus this is what I know I need to do for me and myself and my family, and the best thing for me to do. But hindsight after this live, I didn't necessarily understand why he waited. Why did you fight him like in the court? It was almost like it was inside of the court house or the courtroom to where I didn't necessarily understand that because if it was like, oh, let's do a one-on-one thing, like, okay, let's fight and not have nobody involved to where maybe you didn't have to go to jail. But why are you in the courtroom? But anyway, let's continue to listen.
well, one today, it's been in a while. Sarah started the paperwork off. I like, baby, don't worry about it. I'm gonna take over and I'm gonna do what I'm supposed to do. Cause I was playing halfway in. Man, I ain't putting my name ain't no paperwork. But after the last incident, okay, this my fucking family. Okay, listen, I'm gonna handle this. Told Sarah, watch out. So I went to the office that DPS told me to go to the courthouse, and we got a restraining order. All right, we will see each other in court here in 2 weeks.
So this is one of the things that the restraining order that he had, and if I'm not mistaken, they said may have done the same thing, tried to take out a restraining order.
31st. And this just show you the character that we dealing with. Because why you will go online and lie like I'm suing you for 100,000 is insane. Like, why you would go online and conjure up this lie and say that I'm suing for 100,000 is insane. Like, as if I don't have the paperwork. Like, I can't even fathom the reason why you would lie. Yeah, the paperwork right here. Hold on, I'm gonna show you what it say.
So, okay, I'll just get a brief little clip, I guess, or show of this paperwork he's showing where he did the temporary restraining order, against Maine. So that's what he was showing. And then we're going to listen to a little bit more of this, and then we're going to get into now, because I was like, well, did both of them go to jail? Because if it's a fight and it's at the courthouse, like, which is crazy to me, did both of them go to jail and all of that? So we're going to get into that in a second as well.
Okay, right here. Temporary restraining order. Okay? That's it. That's all. This don't say nothing about no silver amount, no 100,000, no money at all. The one was like, excuse me. The judge was like, okay, why ain't nothing happened since February 28th, I think that was the date. And I was like, yes, man, I like something happening right now. And somebody had sent me a video, and I pulled the video out right then and there. He's like, okay, put this on there too. So as we are filling out the paperwork, she told me to stop the paperwork and fill this out right now. So what he was saying, she told me to put it on the paperwork right now. I'm gonna let y'all know. So they usually charge an extra amount. It's called the bond amount. Now, so when you file this paperwork, just to make sure you filing in good faith and not amount, just to make sure this ain't no bull. This is what the clerk tell me. But when the judge see that, she wasn't even worried about the bond amount.
All right.
We got it ready.
So he explains a little bit of the back and forth again. They were saying that they were showing him showing up at each other's houses and all of that. Now I wanna so I saw people were saying that 2K went on Dime's live, and I know that I had saw previously them report on who Dime is or whatever, but I guess I didn't know her page name, so I finally found her page name, and then this was the live that I
Fuck
saw.
her bird too, motherfucker, and fuck your motherfucking bird too on your chin, bitch. You sound like a manly man, motherfucker. Men. Looking ass hoe, you better shut the fuck up. Fuck you too, man. Hey, shit. Don't bring your motherfucking ass up in here, bitch. Talking about me, huh? Is you cool? The fuck? Bitch, don't come here playing with my brother, huh? The fuck? Now, your mammy high, bitch. I be on a natural high, bitch. I had me 3 beers and 2 shots, bitch. I'm trying.
All right, bitch, you better have you them beers and them shots now. It's just so crazy that I happen to pause this live right here. But anyway, let's take a look.
Hell yeah, spit just like they spit on y'all pussy. Y'all
Okay,
don't say
so that's not Maine, that's some lady. So let me fast forward a little bit.
and thunder too. I'm on the list.
Okay, here we go.
Hey, Steve Taylor, is
No, that
that
ain't
cool?
him either.
I don't know, girl. Hey, what's happening?
Okay, here we go.
The Smith,
Okay,
come
cool.
on down, unable to
Hey,
ask your
Crown.
motherfucking ass to go back out and come back in and do it all over motherfucking again. You hear me? You ain't got to press the button, but one motherfucking time. There go my brother. Come on, bro. Come on in, bro.
April.
Cause they got me fucked up about you
So,
on my mama, bro. I'm
what's
yelling
happening?
their ass.
Now, okay, so look like he still got all his teeth. Look like he still got all his teeth. Them some big teeth in the front. Look like they're still there.
Don't
What's
play
up?
with me about my brother.
Hey, what's
Okay, we just saw a glimpse of his eyes, so I don't really see nothing. Let me just play the line.
happening with it though?
So, what's up, bro?
Yeah, nigga run to the internet like they knocked me out.
Yeah, that nigga flew his ass over here. You
They want
feel
BB.
me? I be holding it big down.
Okay, let me see if I can get. I
Like
probably
they knocked
can't.
me out.
I don't know if I can pause it right on the eyes. Let me see.
Nigga flew his ass over here.
They want.
I don't really see nothing on his face, to be honest. Now, y'all could tell me. I don't see nothing on his face.
I be holding it big down.
Okay, there go a little bit closer to the eyes. I'm not seeing nothing.
Down over here. From the time they came over here and interrupted my live with that shit. I said,
I could have got a good pause right then.
They
you
want to
feel
be,
me? I be
yo.
holding it.
Okay, good pause of the eyes. I don't see his eyes being swollen. I'm not really seeing anything. So all of this, he got knocked out and he was unconscious. And I wasn't there, but I'm just not seeing no physical evidence of him being knocked out and unconscious. Like I just was expecting something, and I'm not seeing nothing. Chris says she does. Okay, Chris says she sees something in the face. I'm not seeing nothing. So y'all can make your own, whatever. If y'all see something, I don't see nothing.
Be down over here. From the time they came over here and interrupted my live with that shit. I said, it's all cool. I said, that nigga ain't got that shit on video, nigga. When he seen it, it ain't him, nigga. The fuck? You on mute.
So what he said was they still got to go to court. So apparently they got into a fight at the courthouse before the court session even began of why they were at the damn court. The helly.
You on mute, bro? We can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Nah, I can't hear you. You still on mute. Go out and come back in, bro. It's cool. You just gonna let you in because we friends on here. Make sure you accept my friend request because I sent you one. It's gonna let you in. Because we were.
All right. So let me see something real quick because I don't think he ever came back in. But let me just check. Let me just check. Let me stop that real quick. And let me see if he came. Oh, yes, he did. He did come back in. All right. So let me share again.
Here to my yay. On this bitch. What's up, bro?
But she still couldn't hear him.
Damn, your video, we can't hear your.
I'm just saying his face looks fine to me. I mean, he looks like he's he has a. Anyway, his face doesn't look like it has like he's been knocked out, or I don't see a black eye. I don't see a swollen eye. I honestly don't see anything.
Oh.
But I do know one thing. If he didn't get locked up and 2K did, that probably indicates one or two things, that either 2K must have hit him first or, went after him first, because why would he be locked up and not Maine? So let's continue. But I don't see nothing on this man's face.
We can't hear your mouth, bro. Check and see is your volume up.
Okay, so she still can't hear him. Now he did another live. Let me see. Pull that up. He did another live. I still didn't see nothing. Okay, the audio came back. Let me go back. Okay, 2K did swing first. Thank you, Break Room.
Fucking come outside then. Like, that's bullshit, bro.
Thank you, Break Room. Y'all make sure y'all following Break Room 411. Thank you, boo.
I don't like that shit. Real talk.
Let the monkey have it. Let the monkey have it. I like that shit. That shit got my adrenaline up, though. That shit got my adrenaline running, though. Yeah.
But I'm glad you out. You cool. And that nigga locked in there with his stupid ass. And they trying to get him out. But look, my thing is this. If you a paid motherfucker, why the fuck you need help from all these people to get the fuck out?
That part.
Because I know you would already had that bag on hand to get out of jail. Why the fuck you need help to get out, nigga, if you got a bag?
Ooh, I see something. Thank you, Angelina.
Well, I'm figuring going to court. I'll come back and holler at yourself.
You finna go to court with him on this shit with him?
Yeah, we can go in there.
So he's still in there, or they got him locked up. Is it that nigga locked up or not?
No, I don't really know. Cause I don't know. I had to give a because out of court they had me detained, and I had to give a damn statement. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. They had took him somewhere, but
About what he did.
Yeah, we got to go to court because he started with me. You know, he started. You know what I'm saying? And
Okay,
he
there
me
we
while the police
go.
had me. You see? So I think that's why he
Yeah,
in trouble.
I'm trying to see. That nigga only did that because he know the police there to protect his
Oh,
pussy
yeah.
ass.
Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah.
On my mama, say less, say no more. Look, when you come on this bitch, bro, let me be the first one I need to know. Because you know they already trying to make you out to be somebody, but I'm repping you out here in this bitch on my mama.
For sure, so
let me know what it is so I can tell the people, because he got Tay Bean over there for her, and I know I can hopscotch this the bitch, because she ain't talking about shit.
Nah, she ain't talking about that. Ain't no talking about nothing, man.
Yeah.
Break Room says Maine threatened 2K a long time ago. Signed a check. Them hands couldn't cash.
That way.
I got you.
All right.
All right, cool. And so let's take a look. Now, Di made a point. She said she thinks that 2K purposely only went to start with him at the courthouse so it would be a short fight, or so the police would break it up quick or whatever. I see something. Crown, thank you so much, love. Thank you for supporting the channel. Y'all, we are quite a bit of super chats away from our goal, quite a bit of cash ups away from our goal. If you can support the channel, please do. All right, so let me go to the next live that shows even better of his face. And again, I don't see much that happened to his face, but let's take a look. Okay.
I like that type of show, man. I like that. I love that type of shit. Let me get off here talking about that though, man, because y'all probably get me in trouble right now.
I just do not see nothing happen to his face. For all of the hype that was in the very first video, oh, he was knocked out, he put him to sleep and all of that stuff, I'm just not seeing that. I'm not saying that it didn't happen. I just would expect to see something more physical if he knocked him out. Normally, somebody get knocked out, they was hit in the face.
My face hurt right now. Ooh, I ain't gonna say he snowed me though. Nah. I was very aware of my surroundings now. Like I said, I'm still in the courtroom. We still gotta go to court and shit. We probably be up here all day behind this shit. Man, I ain't even get hit in my face. Somebody said not on your forehead. I ain't get hit in my face. You tripping. I do not get hit in the face, man. No, we still in court. I'm telling y'all, we gotta go to court. Just make the case look good, you mean real good. Real good, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Man, come on, bro. I don't see no knots, period. Hell no, you don't hit me in my face, bro. You ain't getting no licks off from you not hitting me in my face. That's just not happening. You ain't getting up in here. You know what I'm saying? You not hitting me in my face, man. Real talk. You provoked the whole thing. So I don't want to hear that crying now. Y'all don't want to hear that crying. I don't want to hear that crying. But was fast when you needed him. He definitely don't want to fight fat. You know what I'm saying? He definitely. Y'all let that man get on social media and say he knocked me out. Man, hey, I'm gonna say it like this. He hit me. He can hit me though. He can hit me. You know what I'm saying? He got two good ones when the police had me. He got two good ones. Two good looks. Nothing though. He ain't hitting hard. You heard me? Man, come on, man. Come on, bro. Get off lie the ball and now your court. Talk your shit later. Real talk. Who face forward, man? You tripping.
All right. So he said, 2K didn't hit him in the face. Again, I don't see no signs on his face. And he said it was just two punches. And, I guess the police or sheriffs or whoever stopped it. Now, as we did go over as well, I see something. Carla, thank you so much, Carla, for supporting the channel. 2K, his wife, mafia followers, messy as hell. They all talk about each other and make threats, and someone is going to get hurt. Now, I will say, Carla, somebody did tell me, one of the nosy neighbors told me a month or so ago that this was getting too messy and that somebody was going to get hurt. They sure did. And sure enough, here we are today with this situation. Let me see what y'all are saying in the chat. Maybe he stretched out his neck. I'm not a fan of neither one, but I remember Maine talking super greasy to that man. Okay. And some of y'all with the backstory, listen, tell me because I don't follow them. And I don't follow them, and I know a little bit about 2K only because he brought me in my name into his shit, and I don't know too much of anything about Maine. Yes, we do have our super chat and the super sticker goal. If you can, please help towards the goal. So I mean, listen, I don't think that from what I see, it was not as big as they made it to be. And of course, sometimes when you're on somebody's side, you're gonna, whatever. But it seems like it was a little more over exaggerated. I don't know if the man got knocked out. It doesn't seem like he got knocked out. It does seem like, and 2K, I'm sorry, Maine said it, and Breakroom 411 said it as well, that 2K hit him first. Maybe that's why he's in jail and not the other way around. And I did hear, that's right, that he threatened to come to 2K's house. Now, somebody did tell me as well that 2K either went to his house or said he was going to his house. I'm not sure if that's true, but somebody did say that. I'm going to put the stream, y'all. Y'all tell me y'all's opinion of what y'all think happened, because it will seem to be a little more exaggerated than it really was. I see something. Cassandra, thank you so much, love. She said, hey now, hello, my love. Thank you all in the nosy neighbors for always supporting the channel. I just started following the summer drama. There is the StreamYard. So listen, if you want to give your opinion or if you have more insight on this, please come and tell us. As my understanding, they used to be friends. That's what I was told. And they had some type of, I see something. Thank you, Carla. Darnell, Maine has charges, and they're always bringing it up. He also was close to Lynn, and this was a problem. 2K needed to be worried about his wife. So, Carla, when you say he needs to be worried about his wife, what's going on with his wife? What's going on with 2K's wife? This is your second time saying that. Y'all say break room acts like she was there. May went to his house multiple times, and 2K ended up going to his eventually, but left. Okay. 2K did go after May went to his. A person can only take so much. And even though me and 2K have had our words back and forth, if that's how it happened, I do understand that. Don't show up at my house at all, period. Because, the crazy thing is when somebody spaz out, then there ain't going to be no back and forth. It ain't going to be no back and forth when somebody go ahead and spaz out. Carla says she on her way, and baby, here she is. Hey, Carla.
Hello, can y'all hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Hold on, darling, I can't hear you. I
Okay.
gotta figure out why I can't hear you. Give me a minute. Let me fix my volume. There we go. Hold on. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Can y'all hear me now?
Yes, Breakroom said no, I wasn't there. I watched the back and forth between the two of them, my dear. Okay, that's very
Yeah. No,
respectful, very
nobody.
demure.
Break room is right. Nobody was there. They were in court. So I've been following these people for a while because I've been following Dime. She's from my home. She's from Birmingham.
Okay.
Dime is a handful. You either
I,
gonna like her or you not because her mouth is gonna she'll read you up and down and all around the corner. The
okay.
biggest thing about Maine and 2K, if they were friends, it had to
Mm-hmm.
be a long, long time ago because all of them were it go way back. TC, all of them. I mean, these some been on here for a while. But the biggest thing is that they like to bring up charges, and you know how 2K messy as hell. I don't care what
Yes.
nobody say. Two gay ass need a man. And
Not
that's
too
the
gay.
point. That's what I get from Dime. She called him too gay because he said he be messy all the time and women stuff. But at the end of the day, he liked to put stuff out there and throw rocks, and then hide his hand. No, 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 you've been throwing rocks. Well, Maine called you on it, and y'all been going backwards and forth. Y'all go press charges because 2K really a police type person, which I will.
Mm.
He'll go run and tell the police on you because he ain't about that life no more. I'm talking about it's so much.
And,
It's
and
a lot of
Carla,
people.
real quick. Ooh, I heard something. I got a question about that.
Mhm.
Um, shout out to Miss Billy in the house. She said, "Hey, handsome, I love you. I love you. Bye. Thank you for the big cash app. If you can, please support the channel. Cash app is in there. Super chat is in there as well. So, okay, you say he's a police calling.
Yeah, he'll
Uh,
police calling type. You know
Dom
what?
made a point in which it did put a question mark in my head. She said, you only fought him in that courthouse, because you knew the police was going to break it up. Do you think it was something to that? Because I don't
Yeah,
necessarily
because
understand
this
why
man
that would
been knocking
happen in
on.
the courthouse.
He knew it. So you let that man walk past you, y'all mean mugging, and Maine tell the story on his YouTube. Maine has a YouTube. It's out there. He came on right after, they broke it up. 2K got arrested, or they pulled them apart or
I
whatever.
think he might have deleted it.
He might have because he is, you know what I'm saying? He ain't the best of men. Let me just say that. But neither is 2K. Because like I said, y'all gotta go. This go way back. 2K has videos out there where he done put his hands on Sarah. Maine has videos out
Uh-uh.
there. Yes, it's another page. I know you don't like us to call content creators, but there's this one page and she tell all of 2K history. I'm talking about when 2K used to be a rapper and everything. These people go out and the messy mafia, they be pulling pages and reporting where these people whole pages get taken down, not just blocked for a little while. I'm talking about taken away down because they do
Mhm.
so much mass reporting whenever you come against 2K. Anytime you come against 2K, his team, I mean his followers, they serious. They like some of that other troll we was talking about the other night. They
Mhm.
like them, they down for him. So at the point of, like I said, neither one of them no stand up real righteous people. Let me just say that. They
Mhm.
really are. Because Maine has been dirty to his wife and did things to her. Now, while he's bought her house, bought her cars, married her, and did everything that he could do to make it up to her and try to be better, we got 2K over here just had a dating show and brought some woman in his house that he knew his wife didn't like while his woman is in Hawaii. And she told him not to do it. So that's why I keep saying y'all need to he need to be worried about his family. If you so worried and people talking about he's such a family man, he would have went to that court and did the things like he said he was gonna do on your live and don't do nothing stupid. Just go in there and let the judge handle it. Just go in there. Y'all got restraining orders on each other. See what the outcome is gonna be.
Well,
Now,
it doesn't seem good or in his
right,
favor if he was the aggressor in this situation and now he's in jail behind it.
right. Now
That's
you in
not
jail
good at
behind it.
all.
Exactly. You did that, and now all your people is around. So this is what Dime said on her live. He did that so they could pay his rent. Cause see, 2K rents an apartment in his house in Texas. I mean, not his
Wait
house.
a minute
He
now,
has a big.
what?
Oh yeah, listen. This is. I'm telling you, they put
Hold
all
on.
their
You gotta
business.
start that over.
So
2K, what
2K
happened?
house in Texas is a rental.
Okay.
So they be throwing out when Maine showed his house, 2K had to show his house. Well, it came out that 2K's house is a rental. They pay $3,000 a month for it. This is how tit for tat these two have been for the last maybe year and a half, just going back at each other. Maine buys his wife a car. 2K has to do something. 2K does something. Maine does something. So it's like I got to keep my storyline going. It's better than Atlanta Housewives. I'm telling you, this social media mess will take you off of TV because this is how backwards and forth they be going
Now,
all day.
somebody said in the chat that Maine made a song about R-ing a 12-year-old. Do you know anything about that?
Yes, that is Maine. So Maine was like 18 or 19. He met a girl. She was 12 or 13. Mama called the police. He ended up catching charges. And Miss April Sanders, it wasn't Jolie that she didn't want there. She didn't mind Jolie being there. She didn't want Scoot there. And I wouldn't want Scoot in my house either. So you can go back and tell her I said that. But there's a lady that this young lady named April Sanders is saying that somebody at 2K house, there was a whole dating show with Jolie the Goat Lady.
Mm-hmm.
So Jolie came to Texas and there was a young lady named Chandra, but they call her Scoot, Auntie Scoot, because she like
Mm-hmm.
my age in her 50s. And she went and picked up Jolie from the airport and took her to 2K house, took her all around. She helped 2K with this dating show. Dime's baby daddy came to Texas because there was going to be there was Dime. Even LaTruth came to Texas, was on the
Thank you,
2K show.
Diana, for being a new subby. Appreciate you, love.
So
The truth was on the show.
LaTruth was on the show. LaTruth ended up being the date, but he didn't like Jolie. There was like a basketball player. And okay, let me not read the comments because you always say, Carla, don't read the comments. I don't care if he was 28. He was wrong. And he should have served his time, and I think he did. He was dead wrong. Period. If anybody has it, but that's still the point I'm trying to make to y'all is why does that matter? Why y'all keep throwing it up? Why y'all keep getting? I mean, it just don't make no sense for this. This social media stuff is so crazy, and so
Mm-hmm.
many people are invested in other people's lives. They need to be worried about that big, beautiful bill that's finna pass instead of all of this foolishness. But nonetheless, this dating show, I don't know why that man even attempted to fight him in court because you
Mm-hmm.
should have fought him when he came and knocked on your front door.
I
That's
mean,
when you
that would
should
have
have
been a
fought him.
good opportunity, especially if you at my house knocking on my door.
Not once. I think 2K has been over there a couple of times.
And in the chat, they're saying same that Maine has been to his house a couple of times.
Yeah.
Somebody also
That's
in
what
the
that Maine have been to his house a couple of times. 2K, they Maine and all of them, they don't live that far from each other. Maine don't ride mind rolling his big old truck up there and a knock on your door. I mean, it's just the craziest mess
Nikki
ever.
says Maine kept fucking with 2K, and that's what she figures
Girl,
is the
come
problem.
on. No, 2K fuck with everybody. Everybody.
He does now.
2K fucks with everybody. He always got something to say negative about anybody who comes
And
against him.
especially the gays. He can't stop talking about the gays.
He
I mean, for
can.
real
And,
now.
and that's another thing. That's why Dime has read that man so many times. You always talking about such and such and such and such. You must want some dick. You love a dick because that's why she called him 2K. You'll never hear her call him 2K. She called him 2K. And she makes points. She might be a nasty mouth and people say she a pill popper. She do take pills. And she did. She was clean. But that woman will get on live and tell her truth before she'll let anybody else tell it. And 2K love to try to go out there and bash her for losing her children and being on drugs and this and that and this and that, blah, blah, blah. And she tell it before he even had a show. He'll have a big show. He always got to have a big production of everything. Everything about him is a big production. So
Hmm.
this is another reason why I think he attacked him in court.
To
Because,
have another big production.
yeah, because why would the old girl, Tay Bean, who is a messy mafia, who follows up with 2K, that's her little brother, y'all motherfuckers didn't know each other before this shit. It
And
ain't like y'all went to church together.
and again, y'all, if Maine, because it seems to be that it was a lot of back and forth, and sometimes when it's back and forth, it's hard to identify who started. So I don't know. Okay,
Yeah.
but I will say whoever started it is wrong. Don't pop up at my house because like I said, somebody's gonna mess around and somebody's gonna spaz out. You may only have one time to pop up at the wrong person's house, and bitch, that is your first and your last time doing it. Like, no, don't come to nobody's house. So I will say, between the back and forth between whoever popped up at whoever house, I don't know who started the pop-ups, but whoever started the pop-ups was dead as wrong.
Yeah. And I mean, it ain't just these, I'm talking about they get other people involved. Like now the rumor is, and old girl April even said it, that May need to be worried about who his baby daddy is. He already know who his baby mama daddy is. He's already admitted to that. See, that be the thing. They be pick and choosing what they want to hear. And then Dime be high on pills. No, she'll tell you in a minute. I done had me 2 or 3 shots and she'll swallow a Corona in a minute. When you hate somebody, and I don't even hate 2K like that, but when you hate somebody so much, y'all do the things that y'all do just like that. Period. It's just that y'all pick and choose a part of a story you want to hear instead of hearing the whole thing. In that regards,
And y'all, even in the chat,
no,
you
I
know,
don't like 2K. I don't even like man. It ain't even that I gotta like either one of them. But they grown ass men with children. They should be setting an example versus doing the things that they're doing and getting online and bashing each other and bashing other people. That ain't real life.
and even in the chat, we have the back and forth between who thinks Maine is right or who thinks Maine started and who thinks 2K started. Real quick, thank you for the cash out, Miss Thelma. A second cash out. Thank you for the big cash. Actually said, here's the rest of my cash out because cash out is giving me a headache. Thank you so much, love. So Sweetie Pie, Sweetie P says, Maine do the most also. He throws the rock and
I
hides his hand.
I'll give her that. I'm not ever gonna say Maine is not because Maine do the most. I think he stir up a lot of shit between Lynn and TC. I think he'd be taking the sides, and I don't care if somebody sent 2K the paperwork. 2K didn't have to put it out there. See, we pick and choose what we want to do with something. You hold stuff until, but what the world needs to know about it for. First of all, anybody can go get those charges offline. You can get court papers offline any day, anywhere from anybody you want to. Period. That's no secret at all. And Maine had been telling people he had charges. But again, like I say, all this stuff keep airing out on social media and the supporters keep going in and just edging it on and edging it on and edging it on. Eventually something is going to erupt. It has erupted more than once as we know it. There have been too many instances where someone has lost their life over some stupid social media bullying. And that is a problem. And
CJ
it's going to continue to be
says
a problem.
CJ says Maine got mad because someone sent 2K his SA paperwork, and 2K said he didn't want to be around a registered S offender, and he got kids, and Maine got mad, and that's how it all got started. Now, I
It was
will say
before
this,
that.
CJ, I have heard that a couple of times. Some people have recapped that as how it got started, but again, it seems to be a lot of differentiating stories about how it got started. Sweetie P says the same thing I say with Amora and her team.
Mm-hmm.
This is better than a Lifetime movie, y'all say.
Mm-hmm.
Don straight up, ain't nothing fake about her. To each their own. Hey, Patricia.
2K just reports the news that they display on live for everyone to see. No, sometimes he reports the news that somebody sends him. But listen, 2K is not the only one that does it. I'm just not a 2K fan, and I will tell you that. I'm not a Maine fan either, but it's not like Maine has ever done the things that 2K does. And if he does it secretly. 2K don't care about if you know he did it or not, because he gonna make a whole production out of it. He gotta make a whole show out of it. And then it's just like the people in the chat. Y'all get so built up and balled up, y'all start calling the police and y'all sent the police to the man's house. They send DHR to the people's house. This is how crazy this stuff gets. Who wants to
Adrian
live
Lewis,
this
you're
life?
exactly right. Some of these people are 65 years in age and they keep the mess going. They said, baby, them the main ones, unfortunately. Them the main ones.
Yeah, and like I said, it's not the first. Breakthrough made a good point. May's charges have been out there several times, and I don't even think it was 2K that brought them out. I think his charges came out well before 2K even brought them out. And if he didn't want to be around 2K, I mean, if 2K didn't want to be around Maine, when were they in the presence of each other's hanging out like that? Never. So to say that Maine 2K didn't want to be around Maine because of his charges, man, come on now. It didn't have to be. It ain't like they live on the same street or had dinner. It's just a whole bunch of backwards and forth mess. And I don't care in regards to it. That's serious enough. These people are so invested in other people's lives that they feel like they got to become the reporters, the judge, and the jury. It's better
Mm-hmm.
than watching the Diddy trial today. It is.
Speaking of,
Hmm.
Diddy got what 2 charges out of the host of charges, And as I read up on that, it could be a maximum of 10 years. So we'll see what happens with that as far as sentencing. April says Maine sent CPS to 2K's house.
Yes.
Breakroom says, April, that is what I didn't understand. Why did he send CPS to his house? You are
They
right. It was
sent people
exposed years ago.
to his house. And listen, Diamond even sent CPS to Main's house.
Oh, wow.
I mean, but people sent CPS to her house. And then 2K sent CP, and I'm not even gonna blame 2K, but 2K is like he's like the stirrer, he's the pot. He just
Hmm.
gives you all this information. And again, remember I told you he has the largest following of them all. So he just basically amps people up to do the dirty deeds. It's like you watching the FBI, just a whole bunch of flunkies following them, and then they start reporting them. Then they start sending the CPS and then the police because it's just like today. Diamond was cussing these people out so bad today. They didn't call the police on Diamond. The whole dang on police department and came down to her house today because these people reporting because she calling out 2K and cussing him out. Deserve y'all wasn't gonna talk about her brother. She was drunk. Don't get me wrong. She told you she was drunk. But basically, y'all done called the police and told these people that she was down there with a gun.
Well,
Come on now.
black people on social media, I mean, black people are hell on social media with all
Yeah,
of
they are.
the CPS or whatever. And I want to make one thing clear because I know somebody will come and say, well, you said this. Let me tell you something. With that Caroline, she's the one who said she went to Fulton County to file some charges on me. And it wasn't until she said that I ever said anything about doing something back to her. So don't start none that won't fucking be none when it comes to me, because I've never initiated somebody to do anything towards somebody until they have tried to initiate or say they were going to initiate something on me. And that's on God. Okay? So with her and the other one, which was said she was gonna have somebody following me and all of those things that happened. I've never initiated nothing until somebody has started something with me. Because as far as I'm concerned, I can talk my shit on the internet, you can talk yours. But when you get a lot of people who talk a lot of shit on the internet can't handle when the shit get talked back to them. And then when
Mhm.
shit get talked back to them, then they want to go to the damn police. And them the kind of people that I can't damn stand. You've been talking shit since 64. And then when the shit get too hot for you, then you want to call the police. So whoever category that fits in and whoever started that, it's for them. Again,
It's for real.
everybody is
Mhm.
back and forth about who they think started or whatever. I don't know. What I'm saying is the shit can stay on the internet, but when you come to my house, whoever came to whoever house first was and is the damn problem. Do not show up at my house.
Yeah, and I'm gonna be honest because you guys, again, I just watch. I follow Dime more than anything, because and follow her because if I just need a good laugh, because I know she gonna cuss somebody out, because she like your drunk auntie. That's who I follow, because she gonna
Hey,
read you and
Mimi.
cuss you all day. But as far as all of the other stuff, going to people's houses is just dead damn wrong. And that's
Yeah.
one reason why Dime even told these people, you come to my house if you want to and knock on my door, I'm gonna get a bullet at you. Because I fear for my life.
I
Because
mean,
people make these type of threats
yeah.
online and y'all don't know these people. This one lady said I'll pay somebody $1,000 to go to her house. Who would do that? Why would you even do that? You
Mm.
already got people that I'm telling you, this whole 2K Maine drama. There's another guy, I can't think of Derek. I'm talking about, listen, this thing here, somebody is going to get hurt because that's how involved these people and their followers are. They have private group chats, they have all type of calls. And listen, all I'm gonna tell y'all is that social media has taken it to a whole nother level. If
Okay.
you got to be that invested in social media, y'all crazy as fuck. And I mean that. Crazy as fuck. Not hell, not damn, but crazy as fuck. Because it ain't
Mimi.
no way y'all know these people and y'all gonna sit up here, chit chat with them, conversate with them, and act like y'all know them and call them brother and sister and Y'all is
Right.
crazy.
Brother
It
and
ain't that
sister,
serious.
brother and sister on Sunday and be the demon spawn come Friday night.
You ain't
Mimi ain't suing me for a damn thing. Cause first of all, I never received anything. That's number one. Second of all, I can't, like I said before, I can't stand a bitch get online talking all kind of shit. I don't care if it's subliminal shit and the shit they have started with that lady, and they don't never want to acknowledge it because they're not woman enough to do so. But then when somebody starts talking about, oh, you put my picture, well,
right.
it's a fucking million people putting a picture. You take down my picture. They still fucking up. They still fucking up. And I'll put another fucking picture. What do you mean?
And another one, and another one, and another one. You know, that's
And
just
you
like
and your mammy stop croaking shit and acting like y'all ain't do nothing. You won't have a fucking problem. Because again, they brought this shit back up when they talking about Carmen and Tay had something to do with Patricia with that shit, but they don't want to acknowledge that they brought the shit back up when it was dead. They don't want to say that. So that's a little bit on these sides of things that we have going on this side of the internet, where people we see firsthand start shit and act like they ain't did shit. They don't know shit. Why are they messing with me? Because bitch, you messing with everybody. The fuck?
everybody, everybody. And then just like you said, the subliminal post, the subliminal stating. If you gonna speak and to still think that these two women have any thought about y'all is the craziest thing to me. That these women think that Chef and Tay really be sitting up thinking about them and have people contacting them is beyond me. It just blows the nosy neighbor minds that we still talking about this 3 4 years later that these people
Mm-hmm.
think this. And I think that's what people don't understand. You know, Darnell is by far the only person I pay my mortgage fees to every single
And
month.
and
Every
y'all
month.
y'all
And
better
I
get y'all better pay your HOA fees and become an
right?
official nosy neighbor and a member of the channel. The link is pinned.
Exactly. You come on here, y'all. Again, I don't know these people enough to kind of put any investment into them. However, I'm gonna invest into somebody who I know ain't gonna lie. And that's this one right here that I'm on the phone
Hey.
with. So we only sitting here talking about it. I watch all y'all, but I'm gonna tell y'all could be mad all y'all want to. But that lady Diamond, she is not monetized. She don't have y'all take her pages
Oh,
down.
she's not monetized?
She is not monetizing, baby. She'll be on live, crazy, cussing everybody out for 8 10 hours. The young lady April said she was drunk on live yesterday, and she was, because she had cussed out the goat lady Jolie because the goat lady Jolie wanted to go on a date with her baby daddy and called her and told her she was gonna
Uh-uh.
try. And so she get mad and told her, like, yeah, cussed him out. And now Jolie has lost her house and she living in a hotel. But when Don was living in a hotel, y'all told her she was a horrible mama. See, like I said, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. Y'all
Let
need
me
to quit
ask you
acting
this,
like that.
Carla, because as this was going on today, I was trying to find Maine's page on Facebook
He don't have
to
a
see
page on
how.
Facebook because the
Oh,
messy mafias have reported that he was a sex offender who had a page and that he was, his charges. So his page is gone. He is only on YouTube now. They
oh,
reported
okay.
his page and his wife page.
Because I
So
said,
he's
well, hell, did he block me? I don't even remember hardly never
mm-mm.
say nothing about him. Because I,
His
I do
page
know
is
back in the
gone.
day, he was a little weird to me, and I just got to be honest.
Right,
He,
because he
he
just
was
really sounded
he
strange,
was a little weird to me. I ran across his page, him and that blow up doll. And baby, I will
Exactly.
say this: I don't understand no grown ass man sitting up with no baby, no blow up doll. That shit
And
is weird as hell to me.
that is when I
Can't get no
started
weirder.
following. That's when I noticed him. I never followed him because I thought this some most suspect stuff. He might be a predator and have a predator
Suspect as
man.
hell.
You know?
Suspect as hell. And
Right.
and this is no shade. I'm just talking about for real. I don't see a lot of black men into the blow up dolls anyway. So now you're super weird.
Yeah. And he would take that dog to the restaurant with him.
Not
Remember?
the
Yes, he would, and
restaurant.
sit her in the booth. I don't know if that was his content or if that's how he flowed. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I'm saying. But when we talk about 2K, 2K then went against Laquanda Trail. He done brought Trail's sister online. See, 2K like to stir the pot, just stir it and stir it and stir it. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I keep telling y'all I don't get down with him like that. Cause
What
he messy as hell.
I'm speaking with Carla is saying, you know, when he first came over to Carmen, and that whole thing, you know, went south because of whatever. And then he went and entertained the liars that was telling the lies,
Hmm.
and then tried to come back to Tay. You know what I'm saying? It is a bunch of mess. And
Yeah.
so I will say this: some people they don't really do any. They don't really do their social media for any clarity or any like truthful findings. It's all about the mess. So if I say, oh, 2K, I want to talk to you because Carla did something to my dog, and then she took my dog and took it to Iowa, and took the dog to Iowa, and then put it in the lake, and all of this stuff. I could just say anything, and he will entertain it, and listen to it,
Yeah.
and sometimes I believe even put it as if it is true. And that be my thing with sometimes with people on social media, they don't really spend any time trying to see if something is true or not. Just as long as it's a story, just as long as it's something sensational, no matter how hard or how much it's going to hurt the next person, they don't care. As long as it's a juicy
That part.
story, and
That
as
part.
long as they can get their views and their stuff about somebody telling the story, the hell with how it can affect somebody and if it's true or not. I don't like that about a lot of people on social media. And frankly, if I were to do that, I would find it being easy to come on social media because, baby, I can make up a lot every day to,
Every
to,
day.
to have drama. Or I
And
could
that's what you
bring
do.
somebody in with a lot every day to have drama. But I choose not to do that because I don't want that on my conscience of bringing up lies and knowing that it's a lie, or me listening to it and it don't even sound right, so I know it's a lie. But they don't give a damn if it's a lie or not, long as they can play it.
As
And
long as they can play it, and then they don't catch the live, or you never come back and recap when you done got the truth, and you be like, "Oh, you know what? I gotta come back." See, that's why I don't mess with him like that because he always just stirring the pot, and ever since he did that with Chef and Tay, I just never had. Then he tried to do it with Maybach. It's just like always. Oh, I pay you $50 and you come give me your story,
thank
and
you,
I
Miss
mean literally,
Rose.
it just do the whole. He do it all the time, all the time. And I mean, he make his money off YouTube by telling lies. Ain't verified a thing. Ain't went over a thing. Ain't looked at a thing. I guess I've been with you too long, so I think people have, real like skills. But then I don't. I just feel like now you just got a microphone, a switchboard in front of you, and you like to make noises. And he lie because that's what he do. He just like to play sounds and noises and make up a whole bunch, stir the pot, and they be on there. They be on there for real. I can't deal with that.
Kenny
Mm-mm.
talk about she's raising her hand. Did Carla say he took a blow up doll on a date to a restaurant?
Yeah, listen, y'all, Maine back in the day, and Darnell told y'all when I first saw Maine, I was like, "Is this a black man with a blow up doll with lipstick on?"
That's when I saw it for my
And
first
he
time
even
seeing
would
him
get the
too.
blow up doll wigs, y'all. He would put the wig on the blow up doll.
It
It
was
was just like
beyond
really
weird to me.
strange.
And I will be, and I'll have to be honest about that as well. And I don't know that man, but if I see that, I automatically have a side eye for you because what the helly?
Right.
What the helly Barry? Like what grown man has a blow up doll? I automatically think something is going on with you
Yeah. He had a
with,
blow
with,
up doll.
with that blow up doll. Like what is the tea? What's your tea?
The blow up doll would be in the bed at nighttime and everything. See, this was why I couldn't follow that. Now then he
Me
came back on
either,
the
and I
scene.
can't follow it. And
Yeah.
I saw him later on when he didn't have the blow up doll no more. But I can't I
Exactly.
can't I can't forget that's how the first time I saw him with that damn weird ass blow up doll.
With that weird blow up doll. And then I thought he was kind of suspect because he was really close to Lynn. Every time Lynn would go to jail, Maine would be right there, trying to help Lynn get out, And I'm like, how is he in the same town like with Lynn? How does he know Lynn? Like he would put money on Lynn's books. He would do all kind of little stuff, to just try to give what he would call. I'm like, wait a minute, boo, you kind of close to Lynn. I know how Lynn roll, how you roll in the dog. All of that was fun. Like I didn't even know Maine when Maine first came out. I didn't even know Maine had a family and children like that. So Then to come to find out, I didn't even know he had a girlfriend. It was just so much. So, and
Mm-hmm.
I still to this day only see him when he comes up, or it's like a notification. You might want to follow, and I'll go watch him. But the point is that that man, Mr. Too Gay, and I'm gonna say it again because I think he want to get duped, stirred a pot. And he stirred the pot with the right one. And him and then y'all start going backwards and forth, and it's a whole bunch of mess. But you gotta 2K need to remember he do this at his house. And people have your address where your wife and your children at. You shouldn't do that. You just should not do that.
Main
And I
option
don't care
says
what nobody says.
Darnell is the only one that investigates before he start talking about stuff. I mean, I'm probably not the only one, but I'm probably one of the few. Now,
No, you about the only
Cortez
one.
said, "Why is it not in storage?" Now, are we talking about the blow up doll? Why is
I
what
don't
not in
know what
storage?
a
The blow
dog
up
that
doll? Somebody
I
said,
don't know
"Oh,
what a dog.
Lisa said he must know Diddy." Hey, man.
Did he deny if he had some baby oil, I would say yes. Because they
Sonya
sure
said
tried to put Diddy in jail for being a freak.
he would also take the blow up doll to the nail salon too. Wait,
I'm
was
telling
the blow up
y'all.
doll getting the nails done? I know the damn blow up doll won't get the nails done now.
Did she get a nail set? I don't know. He would dress her up, put makeup on her. I'm telling you, he would put a wig on her.
Hey,
He would
Virginia.
dress her in lingerie and regular clothes. I'm telling you, I only watched him like a couple of times, and you just look and you like, is this man really carrying a blow up doll? Are they really sitting at a restaurant? Like, and he's sitting next to us talking with this doll. Like, is this doll gonna talk? I was sitting there waiting, like, maybe this doll is gonna talk. Is this a mannequin or a blow up doll? Like, how does, because he would get her hair, the wig on, the nails, and I'm thinking, what kind of fetish is this?
I,
Boy, if my husband ever, boy, I'm calling the police because
okay.
it's something wrong with you. Yeah.
I see April Sanders. I'm not with. Hey,
What
I
did
ain't
April
gonna
say?
lie. I ain't gonna lie. I can believe that. I could believe that possibly. Yeah. April Sanders, they said they was doing it.
I Okay, April. We
Sonya
back
said,
on good
yes, he
terms.
got the
I think
doll's
he did
nails
have
done.
sex with that doll. Oh, I
Lord
might not be able to say
mercy.
that on YouTube. I don't know. Just listening to y'all, the people in the chat. Yeah, the doll was watched Maine a little while, but then, like I said, he kind of disappeared with the doll. And when he came back, he was living with Shada in the Airbnb. That is when I started looking and seeing Maine again. After the doll disappeared, I thought, well, they must have put this man in jail. So, again, there could be some things I don't know that might have happened because I'm not a Maine follower, y'all. But I do know that every time I see 2K, it's always a bunch of bullshit behind it. And I mean
Lynn,
that.
Lynn says he saw his contact going up, so he kept the doll thing going.
Mm.
Hey, Janelle is saying hey to everyone.
Mama said he had multiple dolls. See?
Not the, I didn't see the multiple now.
See that? See, that is crazy. But listen, y'all, all I'm going to say is that this mess is, at the end of the day, I think that it was too hyped up when old girl was on there, but she's a messy one as well now, okay? But she likes to tell the story. She's like wanting to be,
Up
a
2K's
podcaster,
ass.
blogger, and stuff like that.
She wants to be
So,
up 2K's ass.
oh, she is all right. That's her brother. But not just that, she wants to do it because I'm gonna tell you something. While I might not like 2K, he still has a following like that other one that we know. When I tell you 2K has a following, he has a following. Like it'll be a couple of thousand people. When he say he gonna do a show or a live or he gonna do something, he ain't gonna never have under 1,000 people on there on YouTube. And the
Mhm.
chat is always going. So his revenue is definitely that. But there is one that he can't stand. There's one woman that works him to death. Her name is Unbothered Bish, or Bish, Unbothered.
Hmm.
When I tell you she reads and pulls his whole card every time, and I don't know where they have history from, but she is the one that pulled out the 2K used to be a rapper.
Hmm.
And she showed the video of his song.
So
She
how was
showed
the rap?
oh my God, baby Darnell.
How was the rap?
The He used to be a rapper and would like want to throw money, but Unbothered Bitch in 2K is Unbothered is her name. If you ever pull up her page, she got a Wendy Williams picture as a profile.
I'm gonna have to go check her out.
You don't have to check her out, but I'm gonna
You
tell
never
you,
said how was the rap.
I ain't gonna tell you because it was a mess. And he got so mad she put it up, they pulled her page down.
Uh-uh.
Yes. She put up the rap, she put up the videos of him talking like he was a gangster. And she was like, this he ain't no real gangster. He ain't no for real man. He old bitch. So
Lynn
she pulled
says,
him.
to be honest, Lynn was the one who actually introduced Maine to social media. Didn't nobody know Maine until he came on Lynn's lives.
See, I told you, I thought that Maine and Lynn were close. That is the where Maine's name ever showed up. Or when Lynn went to jail, Maine came up and was talking about getting Lynn out of jail or something when he was in Bash. I think is Maine from Bastrop, where Lynn is from. Does anyone in the chat know that? Like, cause I don't. I don't follow them enough like that, but I think they're from the same city. Or Shada is from the same area as all of these, individuals. His wife. It's just that crazy. I'm telling you, it's a whole bunch of mess going on with it. It's so much mess. Yeah, Lynn stay in jail. Lynn has now had to flee the city because they say he was following a little boy and the little boy uncle
Uh-uh.
stuff. Yeah, so this is another
Wait,
story.
he was following the little. Let me. He was following the little boy, and what?
So they say he approached the little boy, but the little boy uncle saw him, and the little boy uncle, basically called Lynn out about it. And then Lynn got on social media talking much smack, and then him and the uncle had some words. The bloggers was posting it like
Well, the
crazy.
uncle then whoop his ass on site for trying to talk to his
Yeah,
nephew.
the uncle Lynn ran. Lynn ran. And but anyway, the uncle Lynn was in the parking lot doing something. You know how Lynn do the dancing and stuff in the parking lot. Well, that boy pulled up on Lynn and got a lick in. So, he told Lynn, you better watch your back all the time. So now Lynn has fled and left his home, from what I
Mm-mm.
understand. And Lynn somebody say they're all from Bastrop. So Bastrop is like, okay, Darnell, you in Georgia. It's like maybe oh God, what's that town over there? Like if you in, let's say it's over there in DeKalb. It's not DeKalb County, but it's like over there. Bastrop is smaller than Conyers.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Okay.
real little. It's like half the size of Conyers. Very little. So
I believe
it's like
so,
one street.
Davita.
Huh?
Davita says, doesn't Lynn have HIV? I believe
Yes,
so.
he does. He tells you he's HIV positive. He says, but he's undetected. Boy, you still got HIV,
And you know how
Lynn.
I feel when people say undetectable? Listen, I'm just like this. Bitch, what if you undetectable at 12 o'clock, become 5:55, bitch, you got it in you.
Yeah,
And you
Lynn
know,
be doing the most. Lynn do the most, y'all. When I tell you, Lynn is really need to be in a mental hospital. I feel sorry. That boy, I don't even know, but Lynn
I
does
don't
the
watch I don't
most.
watch Lynn either. That's like
Yeah, I
too much
can't.
crazy.
Lynn is just. I saw Lynn pop up on my feed, and Lynn was in the bathtub naked,
Mm-hmm.
bathing with some conditioner. Boy, that ain't no soap
Not the conditioner.
or some shampoo. He was washing his hair and his body with the same stuff. I was like, you do you realize you look like you weigh 2 pounds?
Not washing his ass with a leave-in conditioner.
Yeah, see, I told you. They said Lynn left his house and everything. So
Because he's
Lynn,
scared that somebody's gonna come to his house.
yeah, but this isn't the first little boy they said Lynn was following. Lynn tells you he like him young, supposedly. So this is the craziness about all of this. There's another gentleman from Louisiana named Derek J that came on the scene. 2K took him under his wing. And then they all started basically plotting against Lynn. And they supposedly set Lynn up with trying to come on to a 14-year-old boy. And then the police got involved and Lynn got arrested. But they let him go because the mother said that Lynn kicked her door in.
What?
Girl, Lynn ain't big enough to kick nobody door in. And Lynn ain't that
I don't
crazy.
think that don't even sound right to me though.
Yeah. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. This mess is so crazy, but you know who was in the middle of all of it? Like I said, is that one name I keep telling y'all about. It's just a whole bunch of mess. It really is. It really is. And I think everybody is just too involved in everybody else's craziness, but then everybody brings too much to social media is the next problem.
too much to social media, too much like, you know, it gets to be too deep again to where people want to pull up at people's houses and all of this stuff. So, I don't know what the other people got going on, but like I said, black people is hell on social media.
Oh
And I
yeah.
mean all the way around to the CPS calling and all of the false things and all of that stuff. Black people are hell on social media. And some people don't think social media is real. I've heard people that I thought were intelligent say that. And my thing is, how is it not real when it has to be not now, it has to be a real person because we got AI, but we're literally looking at real people
Mm-hmm.
in
Real
real
people.
time on the internet. So how does that not make it real? Because we're looking at the real people. Tasha says Maine made hundreds of thousands of dollars on social media with his doll to put his family in a better position.
Y'all gotta be kidding me. He really made that much money. So why weren't people reporting him then as being a sex offender? Because he had been a sex offender all the time. Y'all didn't think that was strange? I didn't know he had charges then, but y'all didn't think that was strange to be if they
Get
knew all this, why they didn't report the man?
Get Texture says a doll. Who cares? 2K definitely read the absolutely disgust. Wait, 2K definitely read the absolutely disgusting charges Maine pled guilty to. When 2K went to court for the restraining order today, but now he got caught.
Yeah.
Now he caught an assault charge, dumbass. Yeah, and that's really crazy to me. Like I don't understand it. So I know he's gonna lose that case. Like what the hell?
So now you're gonna lose your restraining order that you put on him because they're
Yep.
gonna say you're the aggressor. You're gonna make him come out the winner. And then now, but this is the crazy part. They done raised so much money to get him out of jail. The wife has come online and said, y'all, please stop sending money because we are well over anything we might need.
Oh
So then
wow.
it goes back to me asking Dime when Dime said, y'all got to pay the rent. Because again, remember, he put on a big production. There's a violinist, a black young lady, a violinist. She was in the show. The truth came. There was an ex NBA player or NFL player there, y'all. I could be wrong. I'm not perfect. I mean, and then there was another guy. He flew Jolie in, put her up in a hotel. All of this. This was just last week they did this dating show. It was
Mm.
called Jolie Finds Love. It
Oh
was
wow.
really, like I saw replays of it through other people in
Mm-hmm.
that regards. And I was like, oh, this is really cute. But again, like I said, Diamond's baby daddy was sitting right on the couch next to Jolie too. So sometimes you think, is this stuff a skit? Are they really doing this in real life? But they really are doing this in real life. But us as the viewers, somebody needs to step up and say, y'all need to stop. Somebody, it need to be enough people in there to tell these people to stop that they might listen to y'all. Because when you encourage it and you egg it on, you just promoting the same old violence that they want to see anyway.
Tasha says yes because it was a skit. He had already discussed his story about his charges, and 2K blew it out of. I guess that was supposed to be proportion, but it's a position. Yeah, but we
Over the
still don't
violence.
know what happened in that courtroom.
No, and I don't think nobody will know. I think Maine's story was closer to the truth. Maine said they walked in. These were Maine's words on his video he dropped off. Not verbatim, but this is what he said.
Wait,
To table,
Tasha said 2K's wife is still in Hawaii and said she may never come back.
yes, and that all came because of the lady who was at his house last week. Because she
Wait,
came on social media and made a post and said, I asked you basically not to have anybody in my house who I don't like. And
oh,
again, 2K, there is a known issue where Sarah has come online and basically, and basically said 2K put his hands on her. He is controlling, and he's admitted to he was wrong when he was younger and he didn't do right by her, blah, 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 blah. She is from Hawaii, beautiful woman. They have beautiful kids,
yes, I have
you
seen
know.
her. She is a very beautiful lady. Yes,
Yes,
indeed.
and the thing is I feel like he doesn't want her to blow up bigger than him.
Oh, really?
I just that's just my feeling about it. Like she is limited of what she can do. in that regards. But it really hurt her that this
Well,
man brought this woman into her house.
I haven't seen much of. Maybe I actually I think I've only seen one live or clip or something where I saw her and him together. She seemed like she can hold her own though from that one live I saw.
Yeah, again, I think that the other stuff happened years ago. It came up in the Unbothered Lady. I need you to look her up. Said I'll send you her page, but she basically is the one that brought it out. But they've thus had to make her take down because every time she would post all the old stuff, it got reported, and she had to take it down, or they would take it down and stuff like that. But right now, she is online talking the same thing that we talking. You big dummy, you would go in there and start a fight,
Yeah,
and
in
now
the
you're in trouble
courtroom.
in the
Like
courtroom.
that's so crazy to me. I really don't understand that because, like you said, if he came to his door, there was opportunity.
Hmm.
If he went to, so it seems like there were so many opportunity. Now I did see somebody in the chat before that said, well, Maine had an entourage with him a lot of the times, so it didn't seem
Not
like it
not when he
was.
came to 2K's house. He had an entourage with him when he went to the boy house the other day, which was the one who supposedly was telling all the baby his wife's business about all of this mess and this and stuff. So Maine is pulled up on somebody else with an entourage and guns and everything to go handle business per se. Because again, this is how messy this stuff is. Like I told y'all, Maine don't mind pulling up at people's houses.
My mind says, Carla, she was in Hawaii before that Jolie thing. He came on and said they had issues before all of that, and he was
Right.
sorry it came to the internet. Oh, so maybe that's
Yeah,
why you're saying
Mama,
he needs
I
to worry about
agree.
his wife.
I agree. It was. She has been in Hawaii on vacation, and I think that she took a break because I think they've had problems. But again, they don't bring a lot of their personal, beef online like that. But that's the side of him, and that's what the girl Unbothered talked about. He doesn't really ever want her to outshine him with the news. Secondly, her her message when she did say something was directed directly at Scoot because Scoot was online crying saying she didn't know Sarah didn't like her, that Sarah didn't want her in her house. So
Mm,
the message about the person being in her house was for Sarah. I mean, was for Scoot. Sarah was already in a position where her and her husband might not have been on the best of terms. And I don't want to say that because I don't know that. But I'm gonna say Sarah said something to the extent she told you not to have that lady in her house. And
and
that
he
lady
did
came
it
in her house.
anyway. Oh
Yeah.
wow.
So that's the
Yeah.
point. They say Maine is on live now. He's on YouTube explaining everything. Because remember, he
Well,
still had to go to
as
court.
you know, we'll at Carlin. I'm sure you know this. May
Oh,
have
yo,
forgot.
I'm sorry. Y'all didn't hear me say that, okay? Never mind. We don't know who on live and we don't care who on live. So please, I was trying to say, y'all don't tell us who on live in the chat. Did I fix it?
Well, yeah, I don't never need to know who's live, when they
In the
live,
chat,
what
right.
time they go live. I don't never need to know it. If
We
I'm
don't need to know
live,
that.
that's the
It's
only
all
live I'm
about
concerned
Darnell,
about.
right? No, and that's what I was trying to say, Darnell. I'm sorry, I had to come back and tell y'all. Whoever is live, thank y'all. We don't need to know. Let them be on their own. We are here right now in this moment.
Exactly.
But yeah, no, I just know that y'all listen, at the end of the day, we should be encouraging people to do the right thing. And if we have facts and truth, even when Darnell come online and he be trying, just like he tried to give Miss Patricia, Miss Pat the right name, you need to do the right thing. You need to do this. Even when that
Hmm.
woman was being mean to you, because I ain't gonna call her name, you told Miss Pat you need to pay her. Give her money back.
Yeah.
It was never a bad thing. So we don't do all that over here. We don't stir the pot. We ain't finna pay you to come on no show. We ain't finna do all that. You gonna come on here, you gonna come on here, and that's gonna be that. That's how we roll over here.
Hmm.
So
And
I'm gonna
again,
go.
it's just a lot of back and forth, and a lot of the back and forth because people want it to be back and forth. They know that unfortunately people love that, and that's the thing about it. People love it, and so when you know people love it, it begins to be, let me just keep feeding it to them. Let me keep
Right.
doing it over and over and over again. Don't care if it's a lie. Don't care what happens. I just know that people are here for it.
I feel like I don't care. They don't the drama and the mess, the lies, that's what kind of boosts up their sales. So I feel like they see that bonus and they see that this is your earnings in, social media world, whatever y'all see, and they just keep that mess going. Or like when they know they need to pay a quick bill or they know they got something going up, oh, let me stir this pot real fast. Because I swear
Mhm.
for God, I think that's what that other one over there in that other country do. I need to make some quick money. Let me stir the pot.
Oh hell yeah! Oh
Oh,
hell,
that's the perfect
definitely.
example
But
of what happened.
he's even said it. He's
Yeah.
even said it that
Yes.
he gets paid for this stuff on social media, and that's why I said as big of a content creator as he is, and as much as he likes to claim his esteem for stuff, bitch, that's still not enough because bitch, you're also a blogger too.
Yeah.
Thank you, Donna Pitts. Thank you so very much. Let me see you all. We are thank you all for coming on in. We are quite a bit away from our super chat goal and quite a bit away from our cash app goal. We're gonna be on here about another good 10 minutes, and I'm getting off. But again, catch that replay if you just came on in. Thank you so much, Donna Pitts, for always supporting the channel. But he's literally said that, Carla. You
Yeah.
know,
Several
so you
times.
have all of this. You're this according to him now. He's this amazing cook and does all these amazing things and $1 million, which nobody believe he has. Not in the bank anyway. And so, but you're all this amazingness, but yet you come online to talk about other people, every day, every other day, however often. Like, so you're also a blogger because you don't give a damn. Also, he doesn't give a damn about what he says, what he does to harm anybody. And Carla, I just did that last live that I did on him, I believe it was the contradiction. So you want everybody to feel sorry for your mental health. Oh, such and such a person, I have mental health issues. And if you think that's funny, da, 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 da. I played the lives where Carmen was talking about her mental health and how she
Exactly.
had to do this and do that. But you don't give a damn about her. And even in the same breath, where he talked about his mental health, we're talking about Darius Cooks right now, where he talked about his mental health, he went on to say, but Carmen, that doesn't apply to her. How the fuck do
Right.
you know somebody else's mental health, but we supposed to feel sorry for your pill popping, Zoloft taking ass, whatever the medicine
Listen,
was.
when he said that, I thought that was the craziest thing because I'm thinking, oh, you can have mental health issues, but nobody else can. And I think hers was at an even higher degree because all you was doing is working your fat ass out. But this woman being stalked, harassed, followed, berated, talked about, mistreated. She done lost her family, everything she owned, and she's supposed to just, oh, it's her fault.
Right.
No. Why would you even think that's okay to say like that?
Yeah.
Who are you? And why do you think you are so much of a perfect person with that eye going to the left looking like, why me? But don't play. Quit playing.
And
Don't do that.
somebody's speaking of him and his damn edibles. Crystal Kennedy, I'm glad you said that because he's talking about, well, I can't figure out why sometimes once a week or more than once a week, I just bust out crying. You know why the fuck you bust out crying? Because bitch, you on the Zoloft, you on the alcohol, and bitch, you on the fucking gummies, bitch. Your mind don't know which way to go and when to
It's the
go there.
ranch in the refrigerator too. It's the ranch in the refrigerator. But
You own too much shit. That's why you gotta. That's why
yeah,
you're crying all the time. You fucking own alcohol, your own gummies, and your own fucking antidepressants. Bitch, your mind don't know which way to go. There you go. A free fucking diagnosis, help exercise for your stupid ass. Since you're so fucking smart and you know every fucking thing. That's why your emotions is all over the place, bitch. Because you own too much shit at one time.
oh
Okay.
Jesus, I'm not gonna do it
The
tonight. I
alcohol want to bring
love
you
you.
up. The alcohol want to bring you up.
And
The
the
gummies,
Zoloft bring you down.
the Zoloft and the gummies want to bring you down. Bitch, you're taking
Mhm.
too many Bitch, you are contradicting and you inhale and digest contradictions as well, bitch. Everything about you is a fucking contradiction. I ain't never seen a
God,
contradiction
Jesus.
participate in drinking and swallowing contradictions, bitch. How the fuck you gonna take a stimulant and an inhale it? Then talking about you don't know which way? I can't figure out why I just bust out crying in the middle of nowhere. You dumb bitch. You can't figure that out. It's called stimulant and depressant. You dumb hoe. Darnell, you are so right. The narratives being told with little truth is why so many highly gross creators are losing their audience. I have lost the interest in it all. Yes, my mind. Yes, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to slip into that real quick. I just,
But I think we needed that. It was needed. But I'm with my mind. Sometimes I just don't. If you come on, I definitely will come on. But sometimes I could just go in. It's between you and Dime because I know she gonna cuss out everybody and drunk, and she ain't getting paid a penny, not a penny other than what people sent them. Because she is not nowhere near. That's why you couldn't find her page because she got 711 of
I
them.
couldn't
I
hardly
promise.
find her page, and I couldn't find the guy's page. I've been looking for
Well,
this
his
page.
page
I'm
is
like,
definitely gone, and because she has 711 pages, because she'll tell somebody in a minute they're gonna take this page. Somebody let me have their page. I didn't
okay,
even know buying pages was a thing.
girl, let me shut up.
Again,
I ain't gonna say
this
I'm finna
is
shut the fuck up.
exactly that. I didn't until I heard because I'm not. I just come to laugh and listen, but you are so honest with the things that you get and so factual. Let me say that you do the work, you factual, so I know if you bring in a story, I know I can take it and run with it because I know it's real.
I mean, even on this live, not that I just had so much investigating to do, but when I heard the first live about the lady say, "Oh, he was knocked out," and then
Mhm.
he put him to sleep, I'm like, okay, well, let me go see what I can find. I'm like, how? Well, first I was like, well, shit, did he block me? Because why can't I find his page? Then I found other things and YouTube or whatever. Then I found Dime's page finally, not under the name Dime. I'm like, shit,
That's when she
nickel,
got a couple
quarter.
months
Where the
ago.
fuck do I need to look? Fucking half dollar. Couldn't find her page, but I did. I took the time to find these things before I went live today. So for me, it's not about being first. It's about getting as much of a whole story
Mhm.
of the truth as I can get within a reasonable, whatever. So it's not about being first to me, and it's not about, oh, let me hurry up and do it. Okay, well, you say he was knocked out. Let me see what I can find on it. Okay, well, here he is. He looks quite fine to me. Most time when people is knocked out, they was punched in the face. Face looks
And
fine.
he read. That boy gonna bruise easy. He read. He ain't gonna.
Hmm.
It ain't like dark skinned. Is so you gonna know if he got hit hard. I mean, it was people saying, "Oh, your face is red." Huh?
And
What
eyes
camera
is
you
red.
looking
I'm like,
at? I
child,
see
y'all.
your cheek is swollen. What is
They
she
was, they was,
talking
they
about?
was definitely reaching to me. In my opinion, they was reaching.
Okay. But I'm gonna get off of here. So wait a minute. Somebody say it's cheap, and I'm not about to buy nobody page. It ain't that cheap, and it ain't that serious. It just ain't that
Oh,
serious.
mess me to buy followers. Listen, I'm not interested in buying them followers because a lot of times you can tell with that because the followers and the numbers don't match, and not all the times your followers are gonna match, but sometimes it's just totally, totally off. Like
Yeah.
it's people with hundreds of thousands of followers that be having the same amount of people on their live as I have on mine or less. And this is a light live. I've had 1,000 people on my live, 2,000 people one time on my live before. But a lot of those people with hundreds of thousands of followers, they might have 15 people on the live, bitch. That math is definitely not mathing.
Not at all. Not at all. But hey, if that's how they have to get it, you better get it. That's all I'm gonna say. You better get it now, cause you ain't gonna be getting it in a little bit. You
Okay.
better get it.
But
All
one
right,
thing about
y'all.
one thing about them fake people, they sure can't support you. Well, thank you, Carla, for coming on, my love.
Thank you for bringing this up. I'm glad that we had a chance to talk. I haven't talked to you in a while. I love you. I will continue to play my nosy neighbor dues. And everybody in the chat, have a wonderful 4th of July. I think we still a country. We still a country, ain't we?
For now, child,
No,
until they say
okay.
they're gonna release them what do they call them? Super cells, super
Super
something. They call
Stale, Super Dale, something like that.
the
I
super
don't
chat.
know. Y'all better go on over there and worship y'all number 47. Have a great day. Love
You,
y'all. Talk to y'all later now.
you too, love.
Bye bye.
By Ortiz says it doesn't matter. Consistency is all they promoting. He's out of jail now. He will be live in 30 minutes. Okay. Ortiz. Let me see. You too, Carla. All right, y'all. So listen, thank y'all for coming on through. Appreciate y'all. If you're watching that replay, please make sure you're still liking and sharing the live. Support the channel if you can. Nosy neighbors, if you need to re-up on your membership, please do so. I'll put the link in the chat again, and it is pinned. Let me see here. YouTube membership. It is pinned. The link is in the chat. So I appreciate y'all. I love y'all, and I will see y'all on the next live. Y'all have a great night.